Alright, so I'm just doing a demo of like my first n8n workflow that I created over the past week. So yeah, n8n is basically like a very useful automation tool. You can create like nodes like these, and then these nodes execute in a single direction, and at the end of it, you get an output or response. Over here, like what I'm doing is, let's see, what's the trick here? So basically, over here, what I'm doing is I am creating like an agent that reads stuff from Reddit, does a web search on Excel, and also chats with OpenAI model to get some insights onto what problems people have on Reddit. So one of the things that people in the indie hacking space know is that Reddit is like a treasure trove of problems that people complain about. So I just thought that it would be nice to dig up some of these problems that people face and then automate the entire process. So get like a weekly report sent to, like, in this case I'm using Telegram. So yeah, and it's really cool because with Manus you can make slides, pretty cool slides. So that's what I'm gonna try to do now. So I'm gonna execute this workflow, and the agent's gonna go and execute this prompt. So let's see. Yeah, so it's just a very simple prompt. Use MCP server to collect problems on Reddit, summarize all the problems, find potential business ideas, capitalize on them, and use Excel search to supplement the problems. So Excel search is also MCP server. The one I'm using is on is their own server, and the Reddit MCP server I'm using is my own server that I'm hosting on Smithery. Then these two servers help supplement the information the agent needs to decide what problems they are and what are the problems that we're solving. So it's gonna take a while because it's going back and forth a few times from Reddit to XR and then back to the model. So it's you can see that it went to XR and Reddit twice, and then also to check model twice. So currently I'm using 5.2, which is the best model so far, and it's doing a pretty good job, I think. So if I go to the intermediate step, I can see the output from the previous step. In this case, yeah, so what problems show up? So the first thing it identifies subscription fatigue plus cancellation friction. I think these are very much Reddit kind of problems that you see, but hopefully you find something a bit more insightful. So let's see. So currently it's an intermediate step. So what the intermediate step is that it takes the output from the previous step, and okay, what it does is that it I'm asking it to go and search online and find like solutions for this problem spaces identified by the previous node. So in this case, you can see that it's triggering XR a few times. So this node has triggered it 7 times. Sorry, 5 times minus the 2 times that the initial agent did. So it did 5 web searches to look for evidence for solutions to these problems. That's why it's taking a while to answer. And here I'm also using 5.2. I think it's probably the best model so far. Oh, there's a lot of models actually. I didn't see all these cool stuff. Yeah, so maybe I'll just go a bit ahead. So here there's a lot of like different paths. Most of them not even used. Like deep research and fast research is inactive because unfortunately perplexity times out. Sorry, actually n8n times out at 3 minutes, and perplexity takes more than that to do the deep research. And then for fast research, the response is usually asking follow-up questions, or it's just not giving good answers. So I have to find like a way to okay, so there's a problem here. Let's see. So I created a Manus task, but the Manus task is not being retrieved. Why is it so? Okay, yeah. So I should have actually waited installed for a while before I actually did the step. Okay. No, it restarts. Fuck, no. I would have to put this in between here, and then here. So here we wait for. So basically it takes a while for the Manus task to actually create the task. So I'm gonna have to wait for like probably 3 seconds before it queries the first time it queries the task. Otherwise, it would throw an error. So I'm just gonna let it flow. Yeah. So it's gonna take a while, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna explain this. So it creates a Manus task, and on the Manus server, it's gonna create like a task on your Manus account. So you can actually see the task running when you open the web app. And what it does is that it first creates a task and it checks for the task ID actually. And within the response from the task, you see there's an extra line that shows you the status. So what I'm doing here when it's working on the task is that I am iteratively checking every, let's see. So I'm checking every 30 seconds. Yeah, I should probably shorten that actually. Maybe shorten this to 15 seconds. So that's a bit more. Yeah. So every 15 seconds you check whether the slides are done. And if it's not done, it goes back to get Manus task, waits for 15 seconds, and then it goes back and check. And if it's done, in this case, it checks for the status if it's equal to running. So if it's done, assuming that it's completed, it will go to the false path, and you can actually get a slide from Manus. Okay, in this case, I see. Okay, this is hard-coded. I need to change this. I was doing some experiments earlier, so I had some of this stuff hard-coded. I can retrieve it from the if later on. And then what happens next is that you'll spit out. So the slides are like each slide has its own HTML code. So I have to split out, remove all the wrapper in the JSON, and then I aggregate back, and then I get like just the code. And then what I do is that I have a code block in JavaScript that passes through each of these HTML code and appends them into a single string. The reason why is because unfortunately Manus right now doesn't have an API for you to retrieve the PDF itself. It just gives you the code. So on the Manus server, you can actually go to the web app and actually just get the PDF. But I can't do it here. So to the API. So what I have to do is that I have to convert the JavaScript to a PDF myself. And I tried multiple different attempts. Many of these have formatting issues, and some of them are really slow. So the best I've had so far is this API called PDF code. And why is that? Yeah, I'm reading this. So PDF code converts the one single string of HTML code into a PDF, and then it sends the link to that. Oh my god, the service failed to handle your request. Bad gateway, Cloudflare. What? Bad gateway. Why would that be the case? Is it a rate limit? Why is API? Is opening ID down? Okay, this is taking a lot longer than I expected. I'll probably like skip to the part later, so we'll just let this run. Okay. Let's see. Let's run this. Okay, so here, I think I mentioned that, so in this case, because the task is still running, you can see that the status check here is running. So we're gonna have to wait for that for maybe another like 2-3 minutes. Okay, the slides are done. Let's check again. So now we get the menace task. If we check this time, it should say that it's ready. And voila, it is ready. So we're gonna get the slides. And I need to fix it. So no more hard coding. Let's see what I get. This is private. Let's see. I need to go to get menace task, and I need to I need to scroll all the way to the bottom, and I need to get the file URL. Yeah, this one. So here. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this a bit more smartly. So so this one has to be. I'm gonna do it this way. Length. Here, I think I can do it this way. JSON output dot length minus one. Minus one. So this will give us 3, so that you can always check the last. Since the slides is the last task, the generation of the slides is always gonna be at the end. So just in case that there are other stuff happens in between, I'm gonna just make this a bit more. A bit more. Then over here, content 1. I'm gonna probably. I think 1 is fine. The content will always be. I usually do this. Okay, so I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna execute the file. And I got the contents. So what I need to extract is the files. The contents are here, and I need to basically like what I said just now. Do aggregation, aggregate, boom. We have so each node of the aggregation has one of these. So there's 12 items. And every slide has one HTML file, and then I will group them back together, and voila, these are all the slides. So currently we're here, we aggregated, and now is the cool part. We get everything into one single merged string, and we run the PDF. And let's see, execute that. Okay, takes a while to create the PDF, and then I will. Okay, it's done. That's fast. I will. What is this going on? Yeah, so I'll just extract the URL. So this is where the PDF lies, and then I will send it to me. Send it to me. Okay, so it's been sent to me. Let me just see if it actually went across to my Telegram. Okay, sorry. So we see it here. Here is okay. The link is not clickable for some reason. It's probably a formatting issue. But I'll just go ahead into the message they sent. Here. Yeah, it's probably a formatting issue. Or maybe I need to wait as well before this because of how. Maybe just need to wait for 1 second. Let's see. Okay. I'm hoping that this works because there's no reason why that wouldn't happen. What? Why did we start? Oh, it's still not stable yet, I guess, but okay, it's up. Wait 1 second and then it sent. Okay, we should have it now, right? So yes, okay, it takes a while for the information to be a task. That's the reason why. Okay, I'm just gonna click on the link. And here we have the link itself. So unfortunately I can't download the PDF because I'm running this completely locally. As you can see here, it's actually an Electron app that I bundled. So it's completely local. So this whole thing running on my computer, and I can't like upload stuff onto the internet. So I can't send the file into Telegram through like a proxy. So that's why I send the link. But basically it works. You can see that the link works, and there's all this other stuff that is inside. So the formatting is still not the best, I think, but it works. Yeah. So if you wanna automate that part every week, Monday, you can get it sent to your phone. Like right now it's through Telegram, but you can do it through email as well. But it doesn't work because it's local. So next step is probably for me to host like a server to actually run this stuff online, so that I can schedule it, and also like not having to run into issues sending stuff and downloading stuff. So that's the tutorial. So I'll just summarize. Our agent does the research and then passes it to another agent. Okay, not really agent, a model in this case, that does the solution checking, and then passes it all the context into Manus to create the slides. And after creating the slides, we get the HTML for the slides, and then convert it into PDF file, and then send it to our Telegram. So that's how it works. Yeah, if you stay the whole way, pretty cool that what n8n can do. And if you need any like tips or you want to share like what other workflows you have built, feel free. I think it's pretty cool app, and I'm gonna keep learning. Thank you.